All right, so if you are just joining us again, this is the fourth leg of the Django Cup, and this is the elimination round featuring Efraim Cruz. And on the table right there, that's Apollo Miranda. And by the way, Apollo Miranda, of course, again, sporting a 7-9 handicap, and he has two money balls. And of course, the rules are for those for having multiple money balls. Um, the money balls will only count if it's the player that they're intended for. So in this case, it would be Apollo. If he makes a 7 ball, he wins the match. And all right, so let's see. Sorry about that. I just had to check on something real quick. Meantime, Efraim Cruz, the man on the table now. And of course, Rem, a very talented player in his own right. And of course, he's going to try and finish this off. We're going to see if Rem Cruz can deliver a win here and stay alive and keep his hopes alive here in the winner's bracket. So Rem Cruz missing that one. And here comes the Apollo Miranda. He'll just try to draw this back so that he can get something to happen. Nice shot. So far, Efraim Cruz looking good here in this match. And we know what he is capable of. Well, actually, as someone who's covered his matches before, Rem Cruz is very capable. We know he can deliver the goods. And he's showing it so far here. Nice shot. And here we go. And we'll be right back as Efraim Cruz takes a 1-0 lead and will try to build on that momentum. Stay tuned. So right now, we're back in this match. And Apollo Miranda, or Poy, as he's known by his family and close friends. Showing a lot of stuff here. And of course, a lot of his skill comes from the fact that he is part of the Wild Blue Juniors team. Students who are also training to become world-class billiards player, pool and billiards players. And of course, Boy also joining the ranks in this one, of course, is his cousin Achilles or Aki. And of course, other players there like the two-time champion here at the Django Cup, Charles David Ladiana, and Kayla Herrera, and many more. A lot of great players in there that roster. Can you imagine the talent that these young players have? That these young people have. That they can bring such great gamesmanship here. I met them. They're very respectful, very nice children, very well raised, very well mannered, and of course, much importance is also given on their studies. So that's why to be a member of the Wandu Junior team, they're required to maintain a grade average of at least 85% or higher, which is roughly, if I remember correctly, it's like a B or B minus something, yeah, roughly, which is pretty good. Well, he tried to hide it, but it's like Rem's going to have an opportunity here. And of course, the big question for Rem is, can he come up with another win here? He's faced off against a lot of talented people, but facing off against someone like Paulo Miranda, very different. And of course, in this match, we have a lot of great players who have joined here from the amateur ranks. And of course, the Django Cup, the intentions for the Django Cup are to, of course, promote pool, among amateurs and novices, and so far it looks like it's working just fine. But we're gonna see here if Apollo Miranda can come back and get a rack here, because right now it's Efraim Cruz who's just taking his time on the table, and he's currently in the lead. He's currently out in the front here. Oh, nice hit. I guess it's not a bad thing there.
Table number 4, Ayes Rudal versus Enrico Nureco. Table number 4, Ayes.
Oh, he tried that, but it didn't go down. So let's see here. Polo's got a shot on this 5 ball. Nice shot. Okay, he's got himself a shot on the 6. Now he's gonna try and get this to the side, but that's gonna be a tricky way to get position for the 7. So we're gonna find out if he can get position there. And an unforced error, unfortunately, there, as Apollo, unfortunately, missing out on making the ball. And he also ended up getting a scratch, which didn't really help. Well, looks like Rem Cruz may have another rack here in his pocket. Just needs to make sure. Oh no! What a miss. Rem Cruz had the rack there, but now it's Apollo back at the table. What's he gonna do here? Will he bank it? Will he play safe? Oh, he's gonna have a lot on his mind here. But I think he might be able to pull off. He may just be able to surprise us here. He does have the angle for a bank. The question is, will he be able to land the bank? Or will he just go for safety? This is a big deal for him. Wow, what a shot. And he landed perfectly and just manages to avoid a foul. So it's 1-1 and we'll be right back. Don't go away, folks. This is the Django Cup fourth leg. So we are back here. Coverage continues of this major match. Well, this match in the winner's bracket. So Rem Cruz on the table, taking on Apollo Miranda. And that break is brought to you by Founders Donuts. You deserve this. Oh, he's left the 9-ball very close to that pocket. And if Boy happens to get the opportunity, he might actually take this rack. Who knows? Well, let's see what Boy can do. Score right now is 1-1. It's a race to 7. Unlike the matches in the losers bracket, which are races to 6. He tried to go for a safety. Will he get away with it? Oh, I think he just did. He just managed to at least force Rem into a tough shot. Okay, he got a little lucky there. Apparently he did. He got a little lucky, and you know what? You can't fault him for that. You're in 9-ball. Luck is actually part of the equation. And I think on the opposing and on the adjacent table over there playing is the two-time champion Charles David Ladiana. So looks like he's making his way to this tournament as well. And he's looking good. Looks like David Charles Diana still very much alive here. And of course, he's facing off on the adjacent table, Mr. Anthony Bulaklak, aka the Wildflower. And also, a lot of important names still competing here. And over on Facebook, it's Nimpa Doce o Doce saying, good luck, Poy. Ayan, salamat sa iyong pagsuporta kay Poy. And of course, I'm assuming he's a relative of Apollo. Again, Poy is his nickname within the family and with his close friends. Again, proving to be a tough customer on his own here. Rem, of course, not someone you want to take lightly. I've seen this guy play, and he can play with the best of them. Nice shot there. That's perfect.
Table number 5. Ray Orlando versus Ron Leon.
All right, so far, very interesting match here. And of course, if you're wondering what happened to my partner, he just had to take a quick break. And he had to attend to certain affairs. Well, actually, his wife and daughter came over to visit. So he just wanted to. I'll leave that up to you. Anyway, let's see. Efraim Cruz looking good here. He just needs these last two balls to pick up a 2-1 lead. But so far, it's been anything but a rout. And by the way, look at this. Ang pinakahihintay natin sa commentary. Kelvin, I want you to do the honors for this one.
At sabi ni The Arsenal, Tatay Arsenio Adamos, go, 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 Apollo. Focus pa more. Kaya mo yan.
Ayun tayo eh.
And right now, Apollo Miranda trailing by 1 rack.
Mm-hmm.
And he's gonna be the one to break on rack number 4. I guess we're not gonna go into a commercial anymore because Apollo Miranda is about to break.
Yep. But of course, this is also being brought to you by San Jacinto Sardines, Submariner Diving Center, One Promotions, the producers of the organizers for this event, Buko Beach Resort, Founders Donuts, You Deserve This, J21 Builders, and of course, this is being brought to you through REDCUBE Productions. So Efraim Cruz is up 2-1, and this is a race again to 7 because this is in the winner's bracket.
He made 3 balls off the break.
Apparently he did. That's a nice break. But oh, it popped out. Ouch. Or as they say in Asian, Aosu.
Aosu. In Korean, I don't know.
We'll have to ask your wife and daughter. Maybe they know. They can understand Korean better than you, I think.
So
Well,
okay, so they're gonna be Rem Cruz is asking for the template to be removed.
Mm-hmm. By the way, for those who are wondering why there's a coin underneath that the cushion, it's kind of a way for the players to actually keep track of your score.
Yeah.
So basically, let's say they win a rack, they will move it down to the next diamond. And since the races are only up to 6 or 7, it's more than enough.
And this one's a race to 7, right?
Yes, it is.
Yeah, okay, there you go. So 2 to the side. And then good roll, 3 to the lower right corner.
Yep.
Either he go for a force follow or just go for a drawback.
Mm-hmm.
He's gonna go for a force follow. There you go. And then he's gonna draw this
Yep.
off the left side rail. And that's gonna give him perfect precision
Yes.
to take that 7 to the upper right corner.
You know how it is with Mr. HB.
HB na HB.
Yes. The guy who will always have to give us
HB.
HP, handicap.
He's back to a 2-rack lead.
And we'll be right back with rack number 5 coming up. Let's see if Point Miranda can make a comeback. And thanks for joining us here again. And of course, good evening to Maria Teresa Yuinco, the mom of the ethanol engine Enrico Yuinco. And by the way, Enrico is still competing.
Yep.
So I think he's still, I'm not sure if he's in the winners or losers bracket.
I'm not sure.
We'll have to check with him later.
Yeah.
And I'm sure that
I think for the longest time that we have been calling Enrico Yuwinko the ethanol engine, I think Madam Maria Teresa Yuwinko already knows what we truly meant.
yeah, I'm sure she does. I'm sure she's a smart enough lady. I'm sure she can figure that part. She figured that part out.
And I think she already knows what kind of sponsorship
Oh,
he's
you
asking
mean,
for.
you mean two competing brands on the same jersey?
Try putting their patches.
Yeah. The thing that we said, no, it's gonna cause problems. Your lawyer's gonna have to call you.
Conflict. Conflict of interest.
Severe conflict of interest.
Anyway,
Oh, look at
Rem
this.
Cruz.
This is where you enjoy watching Rem Cruz. He's so efficient, no wasted motion. He's just well, except maybe for the mouth. That's where I see wasted motion sometimes.
when he's not on the table, yes.
Yeah, but when he's on the table, look at him. Very efficient, not much movement. Everything he does is because it's trying to figure out how to finish off the rack.
Hasn't even taken his vitamins yet.
Yeah.
You know what I mean.
Yeah, exactly.
Or
His spinach
has he?
he hasn't taken his spinach yet.
Or has he already?
Well, well, you'll never truly know until you ask Mr. HB.
Stealing your kuryente. Thank you.
It's a free country. No problem.
There you go. This for a 3-rack lead for Mr. HB Efraim Cruz. And there you have it, 4-1.
And we'll be right back as Efraim Cruz will try to build that lead down even further after this. Thanks once again to Founders Donuts for being one of our generous sponsors here, as well as Buko Beach Resort. Just visit bukobeachresort.com or check them out on their Facebook and Instagram channels. Well, let's see.
Again, another open layout for Mr. HB.
Yeah, I think HB stands for Happy Boy because he's happy
Most of
with
the
how-
times.
most of the time. But at certain moments, the HB transforms into something else.
Too much cholesterol.
Yeah. Yep.
You know what I mean.
Yep. Exactly.
Okay, so he's gonna take the 2 to the lower right corner. He's gonna
Mhm.
make the cue ball bounce off the bottom rail.
Yes.
Take the 3 to the upper left.
There you
Yan,
go.
sinisimplehan na lang niya kasi halos tulak-tulak na lang to kung tutusin
Oh, actually, minimal effort ito eh. Ito yung mga minimal effort racks.
Ito pwede niyang paikutin around the 9 or just go for the 4. Is that the 7? Yeah, 4-7 combo. But I would rather have him with this angle.
Mm-hmm.
Force follow, top left spin. Yeah,
Nice.
he wanted to take the 4 alone to the upper right.
Which is a good idea actually.
Ito, konting pitik lang. Konting ilalim. Hindi, tulak pa rin.
Isang pitik, tirang sangkatutak.
Iba yun, isang patak yun eh.
Pwede na, di ba? Nice shot.
Okay, able to clear the 9.
Safe pocket, I guess.
Ito, konting force follow. Will bounce off the top rail and the upper right side rail. Going to the middle of the table for that 6. Ay, di, hinata.
Sabi niya, I can just draw it.
There you go. That's
Well,
one other option.
And that's confidence, partner. That's confidence.
Ito, medyo na straight. Hatakin niyo to.
Yeah.
Perfect position to take the 7. Off the rail. Medyo nabitin pa ng konti pero pwede na yan.
Mm-hmm. Importante dito.
Low left English again. Ayan.
No problem.
Yung 9 dun sa upper right.
Yeah. Pretty much, roadmap lang ang ginawa ni Ram dito eh.
Mm-hmm. Ito, pinapatanggal lang yung template just to make sure na walang interference sa pagtira niya.
Although, let's be honest, the last rack that he won, hindi man tinanggal ang template.
Hindi kasi diretso yung tira niya. Ito medyo may angulo eh. Tsaka off the rail pa yung tira niya.
Sabagay.
But no problem still for Mr. HB. He now
Yeah.
leads 5 racks to 1.
So 2 more racks for Efraim Cruz coming up, and we'll be right back. Let's see if he can win this one.
Mr. HB breaking, and that is brought to you by Founders Donuts, Buko Beach Resort, J21 Builders, San Jacinto Sardines, One Promotions, Submariner Diving Center, and of course, REDCUBE Productions. And again, we would like to give a big shout out and thanks to Mr. Nomer Meteoro for One Promotions for giving us the opportunity to to the live streaming of the matches on the TV table for Django Cup.
That's right. Of course, it's been a fun ride so far.
Mm-hmm.
And I think people will also want to see our next match after this.
And I already mentioned the name of one of the players who will be going live on TV later.
Yes, exactly.
Okay, Apollo Miranda needs to catch up here. Oh, that was a bit
Ooh,
thick.
wow. A little too thick.
Mm.
Very, very slightly. Kaya picture ni Red sa Red Team para masaya.
Over on Facebook, Mr. Joshua Lipian. Shoutout po kay Kuya Pring Tadioat sa gilid. Teka, nasaan? Nasaan?
Hanapin nga natin kung sino yan. Oy.
Nasa gilid. Huwag kang ganyan ha. Okay.
Very nice, very
nice safety.
Very simple, but very effective.
One rail kick. Needs to counter this. A little bit too strong. Anyway, there's still a problem of that 4-8-9 cluster. So
Yeah. But it's like this. Mr. HP still gonna have to resolve that even if he makes this ball.
Nah,
So-
he's not gonna. He's
Oh,
not
oh.
gonna make it his problem.
He'll make it. It's like make it Poy's problem, I
Mm.
think, at this point. The question now is, how will Poy solve it if he ends up making this ball? So Or will he
Let's see
continue-
if Boy would decide to go for it.
yeah, or if he decides to play another safety to
Mhm.
force.
Force Remsan to go for the 3.
That's right.
There you go.
Oh, he'll use as a blocker too.
Not quite.
Not quite, but I think I know what he was trying to do. He was
Yeah.
trying to use as a blocker. Had he been able to do that, though, I would have said that would have been brilliant.
I guess what he was trying to do was to open up more options for the 4. Oh, intentional foul.
Yeah, I think he was trying to. I think he wanted to lock up that ball with the.
The 6 and the 3.
Yes, he wanted to basically
Unfortunately,
give him 2 clusters to worry about.
and then unfortunately, medyo nabitin. All right, let's see what's Apollo's plan here.
If he can find an angle where he can make it into a pocket and then use that to carry him off towards the 4 and the clusters, that might be the best strategy if he decides to go for it.
And then the only problem here, though, is that I can't find any option to do that, unless he's gonna go to the short side of that purple 4, and then play a safety. Wait,
That's
what's
a
he planning to
possibility.
do? Safety. Okay. Yeah. Apollo Miranda is really wise.
Yeah. You cannot underestimate his creativity in those situations. He likes to play he can play a defensive game and he's very good at it.
One rail kick.
Ooh, almost a
Almost.
scratch. Wow.
Now, I don't think Apollo Miranda is gonna go for the pot of this red 3, unless he finds a way to break that cluster. Top right. Yeah, he went for the safety. At this point, there's really no reward for pocketing the 3.
Yeah. And well, he's left Rem with a top shot. Oh, he nearly made it. Imagine if he made that shot.
He'll be shaking his head
Yeah, he'll be saying, why me?
because he ended up behind the 5.
Mm-hmm.
Had he made that 3, he'll be shaking his head.
He has a cluster. He would have a cluster to deal with and a block and a
And a
block.
blocking ball. Ah,
Oh, he tried it
nah.
again.
Again, it popped out.
But he at least he's trying. He's actually trying to look for a way to involve that cluster in
Yeah.
his defensive plan, which is good.
Somehow open up more options for that purple four.
Is he going to try to go off a number of rails to get to it?
Nah.
Oh, I
Now
think that
Rem
might be
Cruz will
good.
be
That might be good.
using
That might
this.
be good. There you
Oh
go.
my
Now
goodness.
that was good. That was good.
Now Apollo Miranda would have to go two rails here. He can't go one rail.
At least two, yeah. At,
At
at
least
least
two
two.
rails. Just looking for the right angle. So he's gonna go lower right side rail to bottom. And
Hmm.
perhaps using the left side rail as well. Oh, too narrow. But that
Well,
was a great attempt. It's still a good attempt.
here's the thing now. Since he has ball in hand, is he going to try to fish for another foul?
I would go for the second foul.
Go fishing?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, let's see.
Unless
Well, yeah, I think he'll go fishing, all right.
was able
Whoa,
to
that was
find a
nice, except for that part.
way.
Except for that part.
Well, I think Rem got tired of going for a safety battle.
He said, "Screw it, let's go."
Let's get this one on. Let's get this one going.
Yeah. Well, I
A
don't
safety
blame him.
battle won't get us anywhere.
Yeah. Safety battle's not worth it. Not right now.
Hmm. Is he gonna go for the cut?
Maybe it, or maybe he just wants to hide behind the balls again.
Maybe. He's hesitating.
He
Wow.
tried to go for the carom. Nice.
But he still made the four.
That's true. I mean, the ideal carom should be if you don't make the primary ball, at least you make the secondary.
Hmm. Now this opens up the layout. 6 to the side. 7 to the lower right corner. Konting tulak. There you go. Pwede na rin to. Off the bottom rail.
Yep. Very nice position.
Just two
Again,
balls away from getting on the hill.
yeah. You know that Rem is always such a smooth player, even though sometimes his mouth might be a little rough on the edges.
Come on.
Just kidding.
And there you have it. He's now on the hill. Apollo
Yeah.
Miranda's taking a beating here.
Yeah. Well, we're gonna find out if Apollo can mount his own rally when we return. Again, we'd like to thank all of our sponsors who have made this event possible. And we hope of course, that you all can continue to support this. Of course, all this and other events. In the meantime, Apollo, right, trying to figure out a way to win another rack here. And it looks like he's going to go for this. Nice shot.
Well, there's no more tomorrow for Apollo Miranda. I'm
Yep.
just talking about this match, okay?
Yes, yes.
He needs to win 6 straight tracks. That's a tall order.
Well, fortunately though, Boy does have the skills for it.
Yep.
It's just all a matter of being able to focus and pull through.
Now, does he have enough to take that 3? I think the 7's in the way.
That's a good question there.
Yeah, he went off the rail. So he got himself hooked a while ago.
Okay.
Another safety battle. Now, are you going to go for a jump here?
Oh, that's a very good question. I might be tempted to, but then again, if the kick is available, maybe I'll consider that first. Oh, wait a second. Wow.
Ooh.
Very, very nearly made that. Very close.
Unfortunately, that opened up. That opened up the layout. Why? Unfortunately, it didn't pass the 5. It bumped it, but still a makeable shot.
Yeah. Really has to make sure that he doesn't give Foy a chance to strike again.
Inside spin. And there you go. Bit of force follow to get around the 9. Oh no. So he used top left.
I think he did.
Yeah. Kinontra niya. Now that's one way of taking out the template. Using the chalk. Beautiful position. 8 to the lower left corner. Just draw that cue ball back a bit. Bit of a stun draw. Or would he rather make the cue ball bounce off the bottom rail and get to the right part of the table to take the 9 to the upper left corner?
Very good question there.
I'd just rather go for the stun draw. That makes things complicated. Oh, he still tried to go to the right part. Now that's a problem.
Well, you gotta be careful because these shots can get very tricky very fast.
Okay, there you go.
Say, if you deliver the goods right there.
Unfortunately, for Apollo Miranda, he really took a beating.
Oh, we'll be right back. More coverage here of the Django Cup